I'm Jodie Solomons. I'm the calf manager here at Donovan's Dairy in Mount Gambier. In the autumn calving, we normally expect to rear about 400 to 500 heifers, and we'll rear 100 bull calves in the autumn. We've had to use a lot of electrolytes to keep them going, a lot of tubing involved. Since using the Milo, last calving we only lost 2 calves from sickness. We decided to try Milo. You had one of your seminars. I thought I'll give that a go, you know, I'm always open to try new things. It went very well. It was the best calving, like rearing calves wise, I've had in the 3 years that I've been working here. Calves were a lot brighter, keen to drink, just made my job a lot easier when they had the will to live and just were doing well. So even with that group that did get crook, we were still 25 days ahead of the previous year, like our weaning times. So I was like, righto, next season we're going to have a real crack. And we probably, still would have been about the same, about 25 days earlier, but then first drop, like these calves are out of heifers, so they're always a bit smaller, so it tends to take a bit longer. But we found the gap between them reaching their 110 kilos and the ones out of the cows wasn't much difference. Like they'd picked up and were motoring along. Well, if I've got sick calves and I have to come back, it would save me at least an hour to 2 hours per day. Just myself, and if I've got someone else with me, that's 2 lots of wages. So since using the Milo, it's cut all the tubing pretty much out. I like the Milo, how it mixes well with the milk, because I do have a backpack that I use for individual feeders, but at the minute I just mix it in with my milk, and once I get going and I'm using 1,000 litre loads of milk, I just pour it into the tank and mix it in as it's filling up and feed it out that way. Also found the earlier you get it into the calves, the better. I've noticed, like when they bring calves in, we used to leave them a day and then feed them the next day because they never wanted to really drink. But if I give them Milo the day they come in, the next day they'll be up, singing out, looking for milk. I find it really gets their appetite going. Also mix it in with their grain in their feeders in the shed, like a bit stronger, like give it in there, mix it in by hand, and I find the calves love it and they'll start eating a lot earlier. I even had one at day old eating grain, and I actually asked the vet to make sure that was all right, and he said if it wants to eat on its own free will, it's fine. Gets the rumen going. And I said, well, that's great then. I swear by it, like I'm happy to promote stuff that works. I'm not going to be one that's going to tell people something works when it doesn't. And when you're rearing that many calves, you've got your calf rearing pretty down to a fine art, because you've got so many, you've got to get it right. You don't want to be having crook calves.